Hiya TEDx Bangkok gang. It's I, Shambles Guru. But it's probably easier if you just call me Shambles.
So how are you? Ready for the presentation?
Yep, all ready. I'm a little nervous, but excited at the same time to be able to share our experiences with everybody.
So let's jump straight in as time is tight. By the way, who's the guy with the camera on his shoulder?
Oh, well, no, let me introduce you. This is Leon. He's a videographer, but as he's filming in a virtual world, then we use the term machinimist. Leon, how about a few words about yourself?
Hi, I'm Leon Tobrok in the virtual world, Neil Corbett in the physical world. My company Icarus is a joint US-UK multimedia team where we build, landscape and code in 3D environments, in addition to recording and editing machinima for organisations such as ISI.
Welcome, Leon. Many thanks for sharing your skills and expertise. Now, Shambles, maybe you could start by telling us something about yourself and where we are.
Okay, introducing myself. Why? Well, I'm an avatar in an online world that's called Second Life. And I was created back in March 2007 by that human guy on the stage. And he reckons he made me to look like himself in the real world. Yeah, I can see some of you smiling. Don't smile, he gets upset. I think the closest we get is we both have similar glasses. A company called Linden Labs in San Francisco started Second Life in 2002. It's free for you to sign up and create an avatar. There are well over 12 million registrations, and at any one time, there's usually around about 50 or 60,000 people logged in simultaneously. Oh, and yes, I almost forgot, you have to be at least 18 years old to come into the main grid, as it's called, of Second Life. And now I'm standing in the welcome area of an estate consisting of 3 islands, 3 sims called International Schools Island, which Chris and I built. In fact, I did most of the work. He just pays the invoices that come from Linden Labs. And you can see from the map behind me that there are links on that map that are live, and clicking on different places will actually teleport you to them or give you a landmark so you can go there later. Around us you can see some towers, and in those towers we're building a 3D index of Second Life itself, specifically for educators. So the towers are full of links, resources and tools, mostly free, that are relevant to teachers and learners. But Chris, you don't want me to talk about International Schools Island, do you? You want me to talk about some of the weekly meetings we try and attend, isn't that right?
Actually, I'd love you to talk about International Schools Island, but let's focus on the 3 Second Life groups. Did you bring the visuals we designed?
Yep, I do have the PowerPoints, of course. Apologies to the Prezi community, they're not Prezi presentations. Okay, let's walk over to my fancy director's chair. Before we start, I'd just like to draw attention to the white spot that you can probably see hovering over my head. This spot shows that my computer is set up to use voice. Probably means I have a headset and a microphone attached. And when I speak, you'll see green radio waves emanating from that spot. This is a visual indicator that I'm the avatar speaking, and it's very useful when you have a group of avatars talking and you can't distinguish which one it is that's talking. Okay, moving on. The visuals are here in this Death by PowerPoint presenter. I'm going to highlight 3 groups that we try and attend each week. The first is ISTE. It's the largest K-12 professional teacher technology education group in the good old US of A, and they do have the largest community of active educators in Second Life. Each week they have several scheduled meetings, you can see from the graphics, formal and informal. Some are about virtual worlds themselves and their use in teaching and learning, but many others are more general about teaching and learning overall. They also have an active group of volunteer docents, which was actually a new word for me when I came to Second Life, maybe it's North American, who offer a mentoring and orientation service. So if you're an educator and going into Second Life, then I cannot recommend more highly visit ISTE, visit their island or their group of islands. The next group, just let me change the slide. This group is called Tools Jam and meets every Tuesday night, Thai time. This has a wider membership, not just educators, and also includes those from the commercial world. All have a common interest in tools that are in Second Life or being developed in Second Life. And this presentation screen next to me is a great example of a tool that somebody has made. And in this particular case, they made it open source, so it's free. Some tools, many tools, are also built purely for commercial purposes, are on sale, and the creator hopes to make a profit from them. Tools generally are built for facilitating communication with others, moving around, building, having some fun. Chris and I have a personal interest in tools for group management and those tools which help facilitate teaching and learning. And while I'm here on this group, a shout out to Jen, who conceived Tools Jam and organises the weekly session. Many thanks for that, Jen. Chris, are you happy with me doing all this talking? Shall I go on to the third and final group?
Okay.
Okay then. So let's go to the next group. Just click on the presenter. I hope the slides are loading quickly for you. Poor connectivity is the bane of working in virtual worlds, and the resulting lag is just yuck. Anyway, the final group to mention is called Train for Success, who meet late every Thursday evening, Thai time. Some educators attend these sessions, but the majority are from the world of commerce. This is a session that focuses on the use of virtual worlds, not just Second Life, in the commercial realm generally. How can they help companies achieve their goals and aspirations and make or save money? There are presentations, discussions, field trips, not only about public virtual worlds, but also about those that run privately, which we'll never see, which are behind company firewalls. So for many companies, these immersive environments are already reducing employee travel, saving money, and reducing carbon footprints. In a couple of recent meetings, they were quite interesting. They showed one involving simulations in medical training, and the other showed the training of immigration and customs officers at the border between the US and Canada. And that's it. 3 different groups with 3 different agendas as an example of sessions that contribute to mine and Chris's own continual professional development. Chris, over to you.
Okay, that was brilliant. With the time left, we thought we'd show everyone just 2 of the tools available in Second Life. One is a holodeck and the other a translation tool. So let's just move over to where the translation box is.